Imagine doing this for a job, showing off the beauty of the South Island by air. What was once a hobby for Akira Matsushita is now one of his jobs.
Hobby and work is normally different things. Somebody work hard and then doing hobby. But I try to make it combine together.
Whether it's in the air or on the road, combining what he loves with work is a philosophy he's always tried to live by. Taking tourists on bike rides around the country is another.
They are good riders in Japan, but there are so many traffic jams and street strife. When they landed here and they say hello, and their expression is very sort of serious. And then every day we do cruising in the Southern Alps, open road. After the end of the day, every night we have a kampai, the beer things, and then get together closer. And then after the circuit, say 7 days tour, towards the end of the things, or especially at the end of the tour at the airport, say goodbye time, they're full of tears. So it's very, very good. That sort of thing, like given sort of good memories, and then they're very impressed about this country.
Vintage cars are another one of his interests. Akira loves anything that has a motor in it. Before he arrived here from Japan in 1986, he was a rally driver. He sold his Formula Ford and bought a ticket to New Zealand to explore a new lifestyle. Not long after he arrived, he was drawn to a new challenge that took place in the air.
Akira started out here by just coming into the car park one day and watching the helicopters coming and going, and wandering into the reception area and saying, look, I really want to do this. I want to learn how to fly helicopters, and I want to help bring Japanese tourists to Garden City helicopters. His first job was involved in interpreting a lot of our brochures and things into Japanese, and he even volunteered to go and stand down at the airport as the jumbos arrived at Christchurch Airport and hand out brochures, and then wait by the phone for people to ring for tourist flights. And we started off, we maybe got sort of 8 Japanese visitors a year, and it quickly grew to something like 400 tourists a year, and we developed specific trips that were interesting for Japanese people to do, and Akira was the driving force behind all that.
Tomorrow we'll have students.
In the early stages, Akira did have a great deal of difficulty with the language because I often put myself in that same boat and thinking how I would be in a reverse situation, going to Japan and trying to learn with their ways, and I certainly wouldn't fancy that. Akira handled it extremely well. Difficult in the early stages, of course, but over the years he's picked it up very well, and he's now teaching both Japanese and New Zealand students, and they all enjoy his company.
This side. Oh.
Akira is great with his students. His friendly, outgoing personality gives you the confidence you can do anything.
Pilot seat.
So,
am I going to fly?
Yes.
Jeez. Okay. Scary. All right.
Nice day.
That was beautiful.
Yes. Okay. Of course, there is more freedom because I have to make own decision. I flew several countries, but this country is the best. And from the view, from the air, because I wanted to introduce different world of the view for my friends. Today, your expression, it amuses me. Because helicopter, like the same as car or forklift, same. But when I fly, it's the unusual things for you. I wanted to see your face, and you, nice. That sort of face is just a reaction. I feel like I'm satisfied, that sort of thing.
Back home safely after another great trip. There's never a dull moment with Akira. His infectious laugh and wacky sense of humour made him the perfect host. He's one man who knows how to live life to the fullest.
Thanks very much. I feel like that. That's how I feel.
So how's that today? Good. Yes.
Oh man, I'm like this.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.